Hello, everyone. This is Catherine Ronaldo. I'm a personal injury attorney in Tampa, Florida. And for the last 35 years, I've had the privilege of representing personal injury clients throughout the state of Florida. At our law firm, Ronaldo Law Group, we have been very concerned about the health and safety of our clients and of the public as a whole. For this reason, we've put together a video series entitled COVID-19 Personal Injuries, When and How to Seek Care. Today, I have a very special guest with me, Jody Rappaport, and she is a PhD licensed physical therapy and has been doing so for over 20 years. Jody's going to share with us some of the new techniques and platforms that are out there to help serve people who are in pain and need physical therapy in the COVID-19 environment. May I call you Jody?
Yes. And I actually have a master's in physical therapy. I've been practicing for well over 20 years, most of that in the Tampa Bay area.
That's terrific. And Jody, thank you so much for being with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Could you tell us a little bit about your practice?
Yes. So Back to Work Physical Therapy has been in Tampa for 20 years. We have currently 4 locations in Hillsborough County. Brandon, South Tampa, North Tampa, and in the West Chase area. We cover a broad area. We are a Medicare provider. We also see your commercial payers, work comp injuries, and personal injury care as well.
Jody, there's an old saying, necessity is the mother of invention. And it's my understanding that some of the more progressive physical therapists have come up with some really great platforms to provide treatment for those who need the care but are concerned for a variety of reasons about leaving their home and going into a physical therapy clinic. Could you share with us the new innovations you all have come up with?
Absolutely. So one of the positives of, if you want to call it a positive, of this COVID-19 environment is that many of the regulations have been temporarily reduced to allow us to begin delivering care via telehealth platforms. So for Back to Work Physical Therapy, we started with our telehealth platform over a month ago. We've had wonderful response from our providers, our referral sources, and most importantly from our users, our patients and clients. We've been able to reach out and see people in their own homes, their environments that they're very comfortable with. In many cases, continue their care that was initiated in the clinic, but in some cases, most recently especially, to begin seeing patients for their new treatments that they had injuries that were maybe sustained before COVID or since the COVID pandemic, but they need therapy and they're able to initiate therapy in on the telehealth platform. The therapist is able to evaluate the patient via the platform, set up a plan of care, and then initiate care immediately with this client.
Jody, could you show us one of the platforms that you're using?
Absolutely. So our platform is very user-friendly. You only need a smartphone or a tablet or a computer with a camera. Most insurance carriers at this point are requiring synchronous activity with the patient, meaning that there needs to be a two-way, that just as we can right now, that I can see you, Mrs. Ronaldo, and that you can see me. Okay, so on this platform you can see that we have that. I can pull up your program in front of you. I can play the exercise so that you can see a example and see how it's done correctly. We have the parameters on how you should be doing it, and then you can be lying down demonstrating it to me so that as you are doing it, I can give you feedback on what you need to correct, what maybe compensatory strategies you're tending to use, or other instruction through the exercise. So it's very user friendly. Here we have an example of a shoulder exercise. If you've ever had shoulder therapy, you're very familiar with this wall walk. It looks pretty simple to do, right? But most people, as they go through this, especially after a shoulder injury, start hiking that shoulder up, and they're doing it wrong, and they're causing their neck to hurt. And so by the synchronous video, I can watch you so that as you go up that wall, you're keeping your shoulder down, and we're doing it correctly so that you don't end up with secondary injury. And that's a big problem right now, is that if people are putting off their therapy because they don't want to leave their home now, their injuries aren't recovering. And on top of that, they may be ending up with secondary problems because they're delaying their rehabilitation.
Well, that's really helpful information. And I can see these programs, they look so fun. And it's really nice to have the accountability of a licensed physical therapist to make sure that the person's doing it right and not hurting themselves. Jody, can you tell us what, if you know, at this point, how is this new platform benefiting the patients? Are you seeing any new benefits that you didn't expect?
Absolutely. Because you're doing your treatment in your own environment, people feel a lot more comfortable. They see how it translates to how they can position themselves at home. For example, I have a shoulder patient right now, and at points we have her lying on her stomach on her couch doing her shoulder routine. And that's perfectly acceptable because she should not be getting down on the floor. It might be more dangerous to her, or she might find that she wasn't sure how to position herself properly. So people are more compliant because they're able to have the feedback that it's okay in how they're doing the routine. They have ease of access to the platform after their therapy sessions, that they can get on there, they can mark their exercises that they're doing, and proceed through each of the recommended activities.
Well, that's terrific. It's really exciting to see some good things coming out of this difficult situation for all of us. Yes. Jody, could you tell us how our viewers could reach you in the event that they're interested in exploring more about this telehealth program you have?
Absolutely. So you can go to backtoworkpt.com. That's backtoworkpt.com. On our website, you can request an appointment. It will give you the option to request an in-person appointment or a telehealth appointment. On that site, you will also find the contact information for all 4 of our locations, phone numbers and fax numbers. We're also on Facebook. We put a lot of informative videos up on Facebook, so you can get to our webpage through Facebook. You can find us on Instagram at BTWPT, as well as Twitter at BTWPT.
Well, thank you, Jody, so much for being with us and to sharing this valuable information. My name is Catherine Rinaldo. I'm a personal injury attorney in Tampa, Florida. If you need to reach me, please call 813-831-9999 or visit us at our website, Rinaldo, RINALDO, lawgroup.com. Y'all be safe now. Bye.
Bye.